Hi everybody, it's Dr. Francine from the Chiropractic Center, where we really care about you and your success. And today I wanted to take the time to thank everybody who follows us and who's been making comments. I posted a video on safe body positions when you're driving a few weeks ago, and there were a number of comments about things that we could add to that video. So I thought today I would share with you some of those comments. So the first thing that Chris, who follows us all the way from Calgary, commented on was that the guys really shouldn't be sitting with their wallet in their back pocket. So if you think about it, this wallet, you wouldn't sit on a chair that was uneven or something that was off kilter, and the wallet really puts your pelvis in a really bad position. So thanks, Chris, for the reminder about that one. The next comment that I wanted to I guess go over would be Michelle's comment, and Michelle commented on how she uses the ball, and we've talked about this in the office as well. So using a ball can be really helpful. So if you're pulled over at a road stop, or when you get to work, you wanted to use your ball, you could do that. So a lacrosse ball works best because they're nice and firm and they don't tend to break. But you could use a hockey ball or a tennis ball as well, although sometimes those tennis balls do break, but in the beginning it might be soft enough for you to use that. So with those balls, you can just place them around your glute area. You can also put them up here through your mid-back area, and you can roll. So that's a really great way to release tension. I oftentimes encourage patients to keep one in their console in the car, and also keep one in their desk drawer at work. And watch, because I'm going to post another video shortly on that. This is my ball, and my daughter, I don't know if you can see it, she drew a happy face. So this one always makes me smile when I use this one. So thank you to Selena for that. Another person that I wanted to thank as well is to thank Linda, and she follows us all the way from Scotland. I won't even make an attempt to mimic a Scottish accent, but Linda commented on how she drives stick. So when you're driving standard, it's much harder to keep your hands down at the 3 or 9 o'clock position, and she's having trouble because she tends to drive with her arm up like this. And that's a common thing that a lot of us do, especially if you're driving stick. So if you're on the straight road and you start to notice that you could probably put your hand down, try at least to do it during those time periods. And obviously when you're turning, you're going to have your hand up. I also wanted to thank Gladys and Steven, and they commented on the seats either being too tall. Steven's too tall for a lot of cars, and Gladys is too small for a lot of the cars. So we can't really change the seats, so obviously check with the manufacturers, and certain cars are going to be better for certain people. But one thing that we could do, because oftentimes if you're too big or too small, the back supports don't fit you in the right position. Or if your car doesn't even have a really good back support system, you can make one up. So just grab an old towel. This is my rink blanket that I sit on in the winter time when I go to all the rinks. But I keep it in the car and I use it for that from time to time. Making a roll. And what you can do now, this is really important, because a lot of people tend to place the roll in the wrong place. Or sometimes people have those Velcro back supports, and I find that they don't have it in the right spot. So what you want to do is make sure that your buttocks is right up against the back of the seat. You're going to lean forward slightly, and then what you can do is place the roll, and if your bum is right up against the back of the seat, as you come back, it's going to arch your back into the right position. So this is really good to relieve a lot of pressure on your SI joints, your pelvic joints, also on your low back. And the other great thing is, as soon as you increase your lumbar support or your low back support, it's going to prevent you from slouching. So you'll have less tendency to kind of poke your neck forward, and we talked about that in the last video. So I wanted to thank everybody for their comments. Keep them coming. I hope you're enjoying these videos and you find them helpful. If you do, maybe share them with a friend. The more people that start to make these healthy changes can really make for a happier, healthier world. So until next time, let your healing begin, and we'll see you soon.